All right, have you been to the cafe within the New England Pasta Company in Avon lately? If you haven't, they've really made some big changes.
Yeah, the first thing you're going to notice, no more wait staff. You now order at the counter and your food is brought to you.
The second thing that's changed, the staff. It's definitely more inclusive these days. I'd like you to meet Kim Morrison and Noelle Alex, co-founders of Beanz Co.
It's a breakfast and lunch cafe that's an inclusive cafe employing adults with and without disabilities.
This is a very different cafe than your traditional cafe. How did you come up with this idea?
Oh, so about a year and a half ago, we sat down and we were talking about how to really bring more business into the cafe that was here, and I just had this idea, and we sat down and kind of looked at each other like, can we do this? We have 2 children, 2 young adults. I don't even want to call them children. Two young women that are turning 21 and aging out of the school system, and it's a scary time. And the job market is kind of bleak. There's a huge percentage of adults with disabilities without jobs. And we had the place, we had the kitchen, we had the menu, we had the recipes, and the rest is kind of history.
Kim's been in business for 25 years. I don't have a background in the restaurant industry at all, but I have a huge...
But you're along for the ride.
I'm along for the ride, and I have a huge passion for the community, especially the disability community. I also have a daughter with Down syndrome. So I have to say, Kim takes all the credit for the excellent food and just the knowledge of how to make this successful.
Part of the success of the cafe belongs to a nonprofit organization called the Be Thoughtful movement. Their mission? Support the creation of new jobs for people with intellectual, developmental, and/or physical disabilities. Find ways to bring people with and without disabilities together in local communities and workplaces. Steve Tarka, along with his wife Susan Johnson, are the founders of the Be Thoughtful movement.
We have a disabled son that has cerebral palsy, and just saw a need for the employment situation as kids transition, as they get older and they transition out of services after 21.
They helped Beanz Co. get off to a great start.
We were able to give them a grant where they use the money specifically for employment of the disabled, any kind of modifications to machines or equipment that have to be modified for the disabled, training, job coaches, so money that's used specifically for that type of thing. It's a great partnership that we're helping each other.
Today, Kim and Noelle run the busy cafe, employing 9 people with special needs. And what did you say, 50% is
50/50.
Special needs, 50% is non-special needs?
So we pair them together, so we'll have, we have jobs where, you're working the register and taking the orders, so they really don't leave that area. And then we have the food runner who brings the order to the kitchen. So, and then the order is printed on the register, so there's no handwriting, which is really good too. They bring it to the chef in the kitchen, and then they get ready to, when the food order is up in the window, then we take it and they bring it to the tables.
Everybody is loving their new challenge, those with and without special needs.
I'm one of the employees at Beanz Co, and it's really like family, and it's an awesome environment, as you can see. And Kim's the best. Same with Noelle. I love having fun here, seeing all the customers. The food's phenomenal. The best food here on the menu is called the tacos.
If you weren't working here, what would you be doing?
I would be just sitting at home, not doing anything.
Which is terrible.
Yes, it would be.
I started working here December 1st.
And do you like it?
It's interesting. It's very interesting to see what goes on during the day, because there are a lot of customers during the week.
I do a lot of things. I bus tables, I set tables, I run food out, I'm on the register.
You got it going on. Do you like it?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah? The customers love it too.
It's been wonderful. Ever since they've opened, we've enjoyed every minute of this. It's the first one of its kind in this area. We hope it grows.
It's a heart-lifting experience, totally just makes you go out with a smile.
Could your business use a boost from the special needs community?
We need more employers. There's plenty of young adults that need jobs. There's not enough employers. So what we want to do is say, Kim did it. It's successful for her. Look at the advantages. Look at how she's incorporated it into her business, and take a chance. Why not try? And let the Be Thoughtful movement come in. We can give you a grant for maybe a couple months of worth of wages, so you're not risking too much in the beginning to let you try it. We can bring a job coach in and training and teach you, and find a fit.
Stop into Beanz Co. and order something tasty. The staff will be so happy you did.
You're going to leave happier than you walked in. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. And if you just give it a chance.
Give it a chance. That's what they need. If you would like to visit Beanz Company, they're located in Avon at 300 West Main Street, right in the heart of Avon. The website is beanzandco.com. I think you're really going to love it. Really, really nice place. All right, still ahead. Medicines of old, like way old, that may help now. See what you might want to have on standby in your medicine cabinet.
And right after the break, a recipe for baked stuffed shrimp.
Yay!
One of my favorites. It'll really impress on Valentine's Day.
But before we get cooking, we're going to send you on over to Studio A for an update on today's latest news and, of course, important weather.